Creepy Gaming here, and so today this is going to be the final part of how to build the best heavy weapons. So let's start with the early game. So as I explained earlier in part 1, you won't necessarily have enough points to, to max out heavy gear, which in this case, at max, it reduces all the movement penalty, therefore allowing you to wear, allowing you to carry like heavy guns, wear like heavy armor, especially things like that. But you should always first go for fast movement and, and for lighter weapons, like, a shot like Tempest or a shock field, like just anything that has like a very light movement penalty, because as I explained earlier, you won't have enough levels once you're at like early levels, like level 20, 30. But once you have enough levels, then you could put on heavy gear, and then you could finally put on the heavier guns. Usually my favorite guns for the heavy is the Proposition and the Higgs 3100. Those are two really good ones. They're definitely like one of the best weapons, like a pretty good combo for pair for like dealing, like zombie management and also especially bossing. Now in terms of what weapons to use for like the early game, you could use like something like let's say a Hornet is also a good one as well, because like, the Hornet is definitely the best. Now it's especially important though that considering that you max out that tough body first before you go into heavy gear, because tough body is especially more important. But otherwise, we're not getting skill builds, we're into armor wise builds. Now weapons that you should never use when you have heavy gear max, do not use light weapons, because especially if you're not gonna have any speed on faster movement, and even if let's say you have like like Titan Spray boots, Rubicon power assist, you might not move fast enough. And heavy gear, it's better if you have the heavier weapons, because because they can obviously give movement bonuses. So it's always better to carry the heavier weapons, and also it's always good to generally pair it up with Hold the Line. Before, get crit, put it with Hold the Line, because it's especially going to be so good. Like, you have to, like, max it out just a little bit later, but it's so good because with Hold the Line and, like heavy weapons, you could just do lots of damage per second. It's really, really good. And also, another factor that you should generally be using is also use good weapon combos. You should also have a bossing weapon, generally a heavier bossing weapon, and a rocket launcher. So, like, good rocket launchers are obviously a Higgs 3100, or, maybe even the Express Gnome. That's kind of like only if, if you let's just say you don't have a Higgs 3100 yet, and that's like the highest damage per second thing you can do, then that's gonna be a general good weapon. I'm talking about like the black version, mid red version, the like red version and black versions. But it's really is kind of a little bit controversial to decide on which weapons to use, but generally these are two of my favorite weapons. Well, there's not really much to explain here, but this is the heavy series done. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe. Hey guys, it's Creepy Gaming here. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel, so that you can keep updated for more awesome SS4 content. Leave a comment down below if you enjoyed the video, and leave a like. Smash that like button. Thank you all for watching, and peace out.